Hello.
Hey, this is Mike Woods from Everlast Talkbox in New York City, and I need some information. The word on the street is there's buzz out here. Word on the street is there's something coming out called Hardknock Nights.Live. So I'm hoping this is Quentin Peterson, a.k.a. Q, who could tell me about this, because there's buzz, but I want specifics on Hardknock Nights.Live, man.
Mr. Woods, those are all facts. The streets are watching.
Beautiful.
The game is coming out. There's a new boxing game on the horizon. It is called Hardknock Nights.Live. You can go to www.hnl.gg and get more info.
All right, I'm going to post that to my @Woodsy1069 Twitter. Let's go back.
Yeah.
Let's go backtrack a little bit, because I'm not going to lie to you or the people. I'm not a gamer guy. You know what I'm saying? Born in 1969. I wished I was at Woodstock, but I was born in the year of Woodstock. Come on, bro. You know what video games were when I was growing up. It was Pong, bro. I'm old enough. Pong.
Atari had a boxing game.
No, I know.
It was a boxing game on Atari.
Okay, no, I'm busting my own chops there a little bit, but seriously, not a gamer. So give me the history cue of the boxing games that were out there, and I want to know why yours is going to be surpassing it. Why is Hardknock Nights.Live going to be better than what was out there?
Well, it's more a matter of different and new, not necessarily better. Like, a lot of people think, better is current. The current isn't necessarily the best. But what we are doing is making a game about the sport, about boxing, about trainers, about defending your title against your mandatories, about moving up in weight classes, about being the best and actually winning a physical championship belt, which is pretty awesome. It's actually designed in New York by Hardknock.
All right, so Hardknock Nights.Live, when is it going to be coming out, man?
It's coming out next year, the end of next year, and it's a crazy time because everyone's rocking with their PlayStation 4s and their Xboxes, Xbox Ones, and there's new systems coming out. So our game is coming out right on the cusp of a whole new generation of hardware. So our game is actually being made to accommodate the new hardware and the older hardware. So everybody out there, the 100 million people who have PlayStation 4 can still play the game.
All right, so it's going to be able to be done on all the platforms. Let's talk more about you. Where do you reside? How do you find yourself in this space? Give me a little bit of a bio blast.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm from Toronto, Canada. The Six, as some of you may call it. Some people call it that. I'm from Toronto in Canada, and my friends are fighters. My friends, they always impress me with their work ethic. Just watching my friends run around on the streets in plastic suits, watching my friends just go to the gym every day and train and fight. And yeah, that was just my motivation, like watching that. And my background is film, and I transitioned from film into video games, and our company came together, and we had a game that was out there, and there was a lot of guns, and it's still coming out. It's pretty awesome. But a lot of my friends' wives were like, do something else, do something that's less violent. And my answer to that was boxing. That's my less violent answer to
less violent guns. Is boxing. All right, no, but better than guns. I say better than guns. And then dumb it down for your guy here who doesn't pretend to have knowledge in spaces that he just plain doesn't. How do you make a video game? Is this all coding, or is this more artwork, or what is it?
It is all coding. It is all coding, but it's also knowledge of the sport. Like, a lot of the guys, even on my team, don't love boxing as much as I do. So we have a lot of people who are helping out. There's a gentleman by the name of Showbiz the Adult. He is actually one of the referees in the game. He's got a YouTube channel. He's a fellow analyst like yourself. We got Joe Cortez, Hall of Famer Joe Cortez. He is a referee in the game too, and he makes sure everything I do is on point. So there's a lot of, and then all my friends who are in the game, they're not all my friends, but there's a lot of fighters who are my friends who are in the game, and we do motion capture. So they put on suits. We capture all their movement, their form, their sidestep. It's awesome.
And being a gamer architect and being in Canada, I want to know about the culture. Is there a rivalry? How big is it? what you do in Canada, or is it something where you're sort of king of the space there, or gonna be king of the space? Talk about being an architect, a creator where you live, as opposed to where is most of it done.
Yeah, well, actually, the bigger, older ones, like the Fight Nights, a lot of that was done in Canada because EA Sports has a huge headquarters, like multiple around our country.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, we're a smaller company, smaller team, and slightly virtual. We do have people who work in different countries, and we're able, with tech now, and it's more about having the smartest people in the room as opposed to like a huge room with tons of people. So Canadapt Studio, we're really streamlined, and everything we do, I don't know, it's just a little different because we hustle. It does that extra little bit of hustle in what we do, and love, because we love boxing.
I like that.
So this game is going to be something special.
That's spoken like a true Canadian. The L word, love, man. I like that, and I want to hear more of that everywhere. I want to hear more of that. I want to be involved in the coming revolution. Yeah, man. It'll be about love.
And there's other boxing games that are in development right now that are going to be coming out hopefully next year as well. And it's great for the sport. Like we don't want a digital version of what's happening now with all these promotion companies where fighters don't fight each other, yada, yada. Like, it'd be cool if everyone got along virtually, because I think the next echelon of the sport is virtual, where it's a little more interactive and maybe like virtual judging and stuff like that. Virtual scorecards. There's lots of cool things. I think that could translate into real sport.
Give me one more tidbit, because I don't want to give away trade secrets and then have someone snag them. If you can, a little bit more specificity. What else is going to be different and awesome about this game?
Everybody's going to be able to actually compete online properly with the proper matchmaking system based on the player's skill and their effort and input that they put into the game.
All right, so that's something different you bring to the table.
It's a little different, and there's a lot of stuff that's in the works, and I'm not really into like promising the world and not delivering. I'd rather, kind of wow and surprise everybody. But there's a lot that, like, video games cost a ton of money to produce as well. So that's another thing. And I'm just being careful with what we put out there.
No, I don't want you to give
in concrete, playing without bugs, functioning well. But there's going to be a lot of new movement and functionality. Every fighter in the game, their motion capture, performance capture. So it's going to look like them. They're going to move like them. Their hook is going to look like theirs, Their stance is going to look like theirs. The way they get hit is going to look like the way they get hit.
All right, listen, Q, as long as you're not asking me to pose for the getting hit part of the game. Hey, all right, so suppose I want in. Suppose I want to get a little piece of the action here. Can I get involved now? Is there anything you guys are doing interactivity right now?
Right now, you can go to our website, www.hnl.gg, and hit the link there. That will take you to our Kickstarter page. So right now, we are fundraising because one of the most important aspects of this game is paying our fighters. As we all know, fighters, they need as much money as they can get, as many revenue streams as they can get. So this game offers younger fighters, because our game's about the future of the sport, it offers younger fighters a new revenue stream that will help their camps, that will help them progress and pay their bills and eat their chicken. Super important.
Paying bills is super.
Or if they're vegan, eat what they're eating.
Super important to pay them bills. All right, my man, last time, where do they find the stuff? Or what social media? Where do you want people to land right now?
Hardknock Nights.Live, www.hnl.gg, and on YouTube, check Showbiz the Adult. Showbiz the Adult is the online personality and face of Hardknock Nights.Live with all the info, and hit up Mike Woods, because you know everything that's going on in the sport.
I aspire to. I'm putting Showbiz the Adult YouTube right on my Twitter at Woodsy1069. My man,
Thank you.
Mr. Q, Quentin Peterson, my favorite. Yeah, one of my favorites. It's certainly top 3.
We love you, man.
Canadians,
and
man.
everybody, this game's going to be amazing. It's going to be super fun. It's going to be super exciting, and it's coming very soon.
All right,
Hardknock
Q.
Nights.Live.
Q, I think you're going to get me to be a gamer this later stage of my life. My friend, appreciate very much you coming on Talkbox, taking the time, and we're going to be paying attention every step of the way. Looking forward to this game.
Shout out to Talkbox, man. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, brother. Peace. Be well.
Thank you.